Hey everybody. Everybody knows me by now. My name's Kurt. I'm Stephanie's husband. The big topic for today that she's been talking about has been babies. Me and her have talked a lot in the time that we've been together about kids and about babies, and that with harlequin ichthyosis, whether or not she can have kids or what the risk would be. And we think that the risk, the reward would be great. A child would be great, but the risk of me losing her or us losing the baby or, Lord forbid, me losing them both, we know that it's too big of a chance. And, my family, the Turners, I'm the last leg on my generation. There's no one else to survive the name. No one else to carry it out. It's me or it stops with me. That's a big deal to me. It always has been. My family's always been one of the things I've been proud of, and I still am. Me and her would love to have kids, but on the reality, we realize that it'd be more risky than anything if we tried. So we've talked a lot about adoption and surrogates and stuff like that, and we're thinking adoption would be the way to go, just because of the simple fact that with adoption you don't have to worry as much about bringing another child into the world when there's already one out there in need. We'll be helping a child who otherwise wouldn't be having that help, and that's more likely the way that we're going to go. To all the single mothers and fathers out there, times get rough. We understand that. Me and Steph, being married as young as we are,
gosh,
we've we know money don't stretch. My little sister had a baby. She's 16-year-old. She just had a boy, and he's 1 year old now.
He's the cutest little nephew ever.
Yeah, I love him to death. He's my little man. But with her, I've seen how quick, as far as them expenses go, it's hard. It's hard to be a single mother or father, especially in today's economy. When it comes down to, gas or diapers, it's a hard decision to make. But just stick it out,
Especially school or daycare.
Yeah, there's schools, there's daycares, there's government aid. Don't be too proud to ask for help, because at the end of the day, regardless of what everybody else thinks, that's your baby. That's your child you have to provide for, regardless of what that means. To the people out there, to the young people out there who have gotten into the situation where they're not ready for a kid, or they wind up pregnant and nobody wants anything to do with them or anything like that. Please do not. I'm big against abortion. That child has not done anything to deserve to be, taken out like that. There's somebody out there like me and Stephanie who want kids but can't have them, and there's no sense to punish that child for them. A girl I went to school with, she got pregnant, knew that she was not going to be able to provide the life for that child that she wanted, so she adopted. She gave the child up for adoption. It's Hannah Bullard, and her little girl's name is Whitley, and she's beautiful.
She is beautiful.
And she's happy as can be now.
She's got two great parents and a great birth mama.
Yeah, the little girl's a lot better off now.
And Hannah still gets to see her.
Mm-hmm. But it just goes to show you that there is other options than abortion. Abortion is, flat out honest murder is murder,
Unless it's bad for your health too. Unless it's going to kill.
Now, if it's a situation where trying to carry that child, say me and Stephanie.
I wouldn't have an abortion.
If me and Stephanie, that wouldn't be something that we'd do. But just say this: say me and Stephanie, if she was completely healthy and didn't have harlequin ichthyosis, she wound up pregnant, and the doctor looked at her and said, "Hey, carrying this child is going to kill you and them both." You know, it'd be a tough decision to make, but then it may possibly be an option.
Right.
But as far as, you know, I've done this, I've made a mistake, I just want it to go away. You know, it's not right. You know, a child is not something that you can just take back. You know,
Right.
that's a living, breathing person. Whether or not you can see or feel them or touch them, they're still there. You know.
And God, you know, let you conceive that child for a reason. I mean,
yeah,
He didn't.
You know,
That's the life God created.
and you have to think about it. That fetus, as they like to call them, the
As
unborn
they like to
fetuses,
call them.
yeah. The things that they say, you know, isn't a person and everything else. Well, what if 9 months after you carried that child, it was born, and that child, you know, if that child would have been able to grow up, they'd have been a leader and, you know, a leader of the nation.
What if he became president and changed the world?
Became president and changed the world. Or what if he was just an average Joe who was put in a weird situation, you know, and helped somebody else?
Exactly
well,
right.
whenever you make a selfish decision and you abort that child, all that goes away. You know, there's no chance for that child to grow up and mature and make its own choices.
Okay, just for the record, Max is eating my hair. Max, no.
And I'm a firm believer in the fact that everyone learns from their mistakes. Now, I have not been in that situation. I have not had to make that call, but my little sister got pregnant when she was 15, just about 16, and you know, they weren't married, and they were in love with each other. Yeah, you know, they had been together for a long time. Yeah, but you know, it's still hard for a 15-year-old girl to say, hey, you know, I'm going to be different. I'm going to carry this child. I'm going to be a good mother. And the boy is happier than I think he would be.
And he has a great daddy. I mean,
and he has a great daddy too. It's not like the dad's not involved.
They still do Christmas together and everything, even though they ain't dating.
Yeah, I mean they're amazing for that boy.
I've never seen anything like it.
Yeah, that boy has it great. He has a wonderful family, a wonderful mother and father who both love him.
I post pictures on my Twitter and Instagram. If y'all follow me on there, you know who he is. He's Ryan. He's adorable.
But all right, anybody out there has any advice for me and Steph, or has any questions for me and Steph, feel free to ask. She'll put my Twitter up there. I don't tweet a lot, but I do get on there, and she'll let me know. So if any of y'all have any questions, comments, anything like that, feel free to send something to us. You know, let us know. I'm on Facebook, Kurt Turner. You know, just get a hold of us if y'all have any questions or comments. And the other thing, if anyone has any advice as far as adoption or anything like it goes, or if anybody has any ideas for me and Steph, y'all just let us know. You know, give us some advice here, and we'll all help each other out. And this is all about communication. So it was nice talking to y'all. Kurt Turner. We'll see y'all later.
You're so good.